Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for giving us your time tonight. I know that time is our most precious resource, and so we're just really grateful that you're taking the time to come on and celebrate with Harj. She's launching her health and wellness business, her global multi-million-dollar health and wellness business. So exciting. And it's so cool that you're here to listen in and you're here to learn about what she's up to. We're just so grateful for your time. So Harj is going to start off by telling us what in the world she's up to. So take it away, girl.
Well, thank you for helping me with my intention of my multi-million-dollar business because that is like one of the reasons why I've decided to join this business. And I think that it's really, really important for me as a person to be open to new ideas, to be open to exploring what I'm made of in so many different aspects of life. So for me, I'm a person that is really, really big on focusing my energy on learning as much about myself as I possibly can, like maximizing the heck out of my brain. Like that is something that I thrive off of. And then using what I learned to help other people feel their absolute best. And for me, my life has led me into experiencing intimate relationships, especially and the ending of relationships, to actually help other people break up successfully and feel really good about where their life is going. I have gone through a fair share of breakups that have left me not dealing with like certain things the right way. And also I've been in breakups where I have dealt with them in a really healthy way. And so I've learned which one I want to help other people do. And so as a heartbreak coach, as someone who actually helps people transition through their breakups, I really find it's extremely powerful to help people learn how to use this as an opportunity to get to know themselves. So that is my biggest passion in life, is to help people build themselves from the ground up, to explore life and get a taste for what life has to offer. And use their experiences as a way to learn everything they can about themselves. So that is something that I absolutely love to do, and that I've started to dip my feet into, and something I would love to do full time. So with that aspect being one of the things that kind of drives me in life, I've also gone plant-based and completely vegan about 2.5 years ago almost. And I've started to replace my diet. I've been open to replacing products in my life into ones that are more conscious based. So when I discovered Arbonne, Candace was talking about Arbonne and how she loves the products and what they stand for. And that was something that I really couldn't deny the value in that. So I decided to just dip right in and just go full force, start ordering the products, get involved in what this could potentially do for my life in terms of my wellness, but also give me the opportunity to quit my full-time job that is actually, I love it, great culture, but it's not giving me the time that I need to go out there and help those broken hearts. And so my love and my passion is to be able to utilize Arbonne as a way to open the doors and see who I can meet and be able to bring my gift to the world with time and with finances and all of those good things. So that's what I'm here to do on this planet. And I just, the Arbonne brand and the values is something that's kind of just like called to me for a while now. And so I just believe in taking things by the horn and just giving everything my best shot. So that's why I'm here.
Yay! Okay, I love that. That is so cool. So I love that Arbonne's something that you believe in from a product standpoint, because obviously you've really educated yourself on, using clean products and being vegan, and you're aware of like what you're putting on and in your body. And so that's amazing. So you align with our mission product wise, but you also align with our mission from a business perspective of having time and financial freedom. And so there's so many reasons why I love Arbonne and why you love Arbonne and you chose to do this. And so I'm actually going to share with everybody tonight a little bit about what Arbonne is. If you're new and you're just listening in and you're like, okay, cool, you guys love it, what in the world is it? Okay, I'm going to share with you what it is. And so I'm going to share some really cool slides with you just so that you can see.
Can I add something?
Yeah, please
really
do.
Quickly?
Yeah.
One thing that helped me a lot in my breakup process, like 5 years ago, I went through a really big one, was actually revamping my life. And a lot of that meant products and like investing in things that made me feel good. So I think a lot of times, like, we go to like the drugstores, we buy all the masks, we buy all, we want to have a fresh start, we want to change our diets and all those things. And I think like having those sort of products implemented into people's lives when they're looking to become emotionally better is super important. And so I see that as part of my business, implementing that into my business, bringing the goodness to people and being able to have them be like, obtain a fresh start.
Yeah.
Through their
I love that.
products.
That's so good because, I mean, when you're going through a breakup, I mean, there's a lot of things to be said, right? Like there's the like revenge bod, right? Which I don't think that's a healthy place mentally to come at it, but there's obviously you're kind of starting over. And so you want to think about what you're putting inside and how you're taking care of your outsides and how you're taking care of your mind and all of these things. And so you're exactly right. I love how you're talking about weaving it all in together and it's so harmonious. And I just think that's really cool. Okay. So Arbonne is a Swiss-based company. Our headquarters now are in the United States, in Irvine, California, actually very close. There's a problem with Microsoft PowerPoint, and it closed. Thank you, PowerPoint. Well, the good news is I have done this presentation so many times that I could do it with my eyes closed. So I'm going to just wing it, guys. So Arbonne is a company that was started in Switzerland almost 40 years ago, and now our headquarters are in Irvine, California, United States. But we're actually a global company. We're in 6 different nations. We're in the United States, New Zealand, Australia, Poland, Canada, and the UK. And we're expanding every single year. And we are a health and wellness company that has personal care, skincare, beauty, and nutrition products. And we've talked a little bit about using clean products and using vegan products and using, non-toxic and throwing around some of these words. And I had no idea what that meant a year ago. And so if you don't know what that means, that's okay. I'm going to share a couple of things with you tonight to kind of help that make a little bit more sense. This is a movement that's just starting in our world where consumers are waking up and they're becoming more and more aware of what's being used inside their products and inside the things that they're eating. So a non-clean product is something that has chemicals in it that are known to be unsafe or are thought to be unsafe. And so to give you a reference, the European Union has banned around 1,300 of these different chemicals from being used in their personal care, beauty, and skincare products. The United States has banned about 37. We're a little behind. I don't know where Canada is at, actually. Do you know where Canada is at, Harj, on that list? In terms of like, regulation. I'm going to have to look that up. That's something that I'm really curious about. Do you know?
I know that they do. I know Haley said on Monday that they do ban
that's right.
a lot more than we do in the U.S.
I'm sure they do.
European standards, but I would love to know what the exact number
Yeah, I know that, well, I guess it's interesting. It's a fun fact, but it's not critical. So the European Union is the strictest. So they're at 1,300. They're the strictest. The U.S. is, I think, the most lax, and we're at 37. Canada's probably somewhere in between, but I'm going to look it up as soon as we get off this. But Arbonne, super exciting, we're at over 2,000 of these ingredients being banned. So we decided to be stricter than even the strictest governing body because it's the right thing to do. And it's what we've been doing since the very beginning. So starting 40 years ago, we've always been formulated clean. We're not just doing that because of laws or regulations or, change in the rules. We're just doing that because it's what we think is right. And I love that. And so some of the ingredients that are banned would be parabens. Those are carcinogens. They're ingredients that are put in products to preserve them so they don't rot, because it takes time to go from the manufacturer to when it's actually sitting on the shelf. And so in order for it to not rot, there needs to be a preservative of some kind in there. And parabens are one of the preservatives that are known to cause cancer. We know that these cause cancer. And shockingly, if you were to read the back of a lot of the products, probably in your own bathroom right now, it's in a ton of them. it makes me so sad. I can't even believe it, that this is something that, consumers are not protected from. So Candace says Canada bans almost 600 ingredients. Okay, so you guys are doing a heck of a lot better than the US, but you're still not quite up to Arbonne standards. But I love that you can get your hands on these products in Canada, in the US, in the UK, anywhere, to make sure that you're using the best of the best. So parabens are the first one. Phthalates would be one of them as well. Those are known endocrine disruptors, which means that they mess with your hormones. So I don't know if you've noticed, but infertility is on the rise. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is on the rise. Endometriosis, ovarian cysts, all kinds of reproductive health issues, thyroid issues, also affected by hormones, is on the rise. Migraines, also affected by hormones. I mean, how many people do you know that suffer from migraines? Well, we don't want to be messing with the hormonal balances going on in our body, and that's what these endocrine disruptors do. Another thing would be sodium lauryl sulfates. These are harsh surfactants, and so they're very tough on the skin. They break down the exterior of the cell wall. They allow free radical toxins to enter in, and very commonly they create skin irritation, allergy type symptoms like rashes and big boils and just very sensitive redness. They're not good for your body. We're not supposed to be using these things. This is not the way that nature intended for it to work. Another ingredient that would be very harmful would be synthetic flavoring, sweeteners, or dyes. Synthetic dyes like red number 40, the blue lake, those colors are not in the product for any actual reason other than to make it look pretty. Like, they're not there for any reason. And you can use food-based dyes that are totally safe. They're from plants. They're not harmful to anybody at all, but they're more expensive. And so a lot of companies cut corners to make things cheaper, and they use synthetic dyes. When synthetic dyes are they're neurotoxins. They're known to cause behavior symptoms in kids that reflect autism. So things like sensory processing disorders, when kids get overloaded, they cause anger and aggression issues. They also cause migraines. Again, they can cause all kinds of imbalances like inner ear imbalances. They're neurotoxins. They're toxic to your brain. Synthetic sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose, those are also very, very toxic. Those are carcinogens. They're very, very bad for your health. Synthetic flavors, they're completely unregulated. So we don't know what they are. They could be anything, right? And so that's kind of disturbing. It's something that you're putting on your body and inside your body, and you don't know what it is. That's absolutely crazy to me. Synthetic fragrances are also a big deal. There's a documentary on Netflix right now called Stink. If you have not seen it, it is mind-blowing. It'll definitely rock your world a little bit about all the synthetic fragrances that are totally unregulated because it's considered copyright material. So if someone comes up with this fake fragrance, right, it's not real, it's their creative design. And so they don't have to disclose what's in it. And a lot of times what's in it is toxic, and they're neurotoxins, they're carcinogens, they're endocrine disruptors, all these things that we've been talking about that are really wreaking havoc on our health. So Arbonne's formulated without any of these chemicals, obviously lots more, over 2,000. Another thing that we're formulated without is gluten. And so a lot of people are gluten sensitive or gluten intolerant or even have celiacs, where gluten really upsets their stomach. If you struggle with acne, if you struggle with really extreme bloating, if you struggle with stomach digestive issues at all, you might want to consider getting rid of gluten in your diet. And just seeing what happens, it really is a blessing to most people. For me, cutting out gluten made a huge difference. I was an acne sufferer since junior high, and I now do not have any acne issues whatsoever. And so that was a big deal. And so what a lot of people don't know, though, is that they cut gluten out of their diet, but they don't cut it out of their products. And so if you think about things like the birth control patch or the nicotine patch, it really makes it easy to understand that when you put something on the outside of your body, it goes on the inside. It gets absorbed and it goes inside. So if you're putting a lotion on your body that's filled with gluten, which is a cheap filler, you're still basically consuming gluten. Your body is eating it. you're using that gluten. And so that's not helping you if you're gluten sensitive whatsoever. So all of our products, skincare, personal care, makeup, nutrition products, no gluten at all, which is amazing. Another thing that we're formulated without is we have no soy in our products. We also don't have animal byproducts. We're a certified vegan company. So we have 0 animal byproducts in any of our skincare, makeup, personal care, nutrition products, no animal byproducts whatsoever. And I am not vegan. And so I thought when I was first told this, like, who cares if your lotion's vegan? That's weird. You're not eating it. Doesn't matter, you know? But here's why it matters. Because again, much like gluten, animal products are cheap fillers. There's actually something called tallow, which is basically rendered animal fat that is used in nearly all cosmetics and personal care products because it makes the product bigger, right? It increases the volume of it, and it's soft and silky. Animal fat, if you think of butter and how soft and smooth and silky that is, it's pretty much the same. Where do they get this animal fat? If you Google rendering plant, you will find that a lot of times it's roadkill, animals that have passed away, family pets from veterinary offices. It's totally unregulated again. And so we don't know if this animal died of cancer. We don't know if it was poisoned. We don't know if it was hit by a car. We have no idea, right? And so there's animal fat in your product. So aside from being gross, it's also a health hazard because we don't know what's in it. So none of that stuff in any of our products. If you smell one of our products and it smells like grapefruits, the smell is from grapefruits. Isn't that amazing? If you look at our products and they're red, it's from beets most of the time, or pomegranates most of the time. Isn't that beautiful? So plants are incredible. I know when I was switching my skincare and makeup products over to plant-based, I definitely had a little bit of a panic attack because, like I told you, I was an acne sufferer and I was using chemical skincare, and I was very nervous that going from chemical skincare to plant-based skincare, how on earth could plants be as powerful as chemicals? I just was like, there's no way that this is going to work as well. Well, I can tell you that it works better than anything I've ever used before. Plants are powerful. Most of the chemicals that we're trying to create in synthetic laboratories are just trying to replicate the miracle that is creation, the miracle that is plants. And so we have plant-based retinoids that act like a natural version of retinol. So if you're looking to get rid of wrinkles, to diminish fine lines, to get rid of dark spots, we have a plant-powered version that can take care of all of that stuff. So when it comes to skincare, we have an anti-aging line. We have an acne line. We have a brightening line. So if you have like melasma, dark spots, sun damage, we have a calm line for people with sensitive skin. So rosacea, real dryness, anyone that's allergic to vitamin C or just really, really sensitive skin. We also have a baby line and a complete men's line, Steve. There's a complete men's line, and it's amazing. Smells like charcoal in a good way. And it's in these really sexy, like navy blue bottles with like gold writing on them. My husband uses it. It's very manly, very good stuff. He never used skincare before in his life, and he always got ingrown hairs on his neck, but just thought that that was what shaving was, right? No, he uses our skincare now, no bumps, nothing at all, loves it. So there's skincare for everyone. We also have a complete and full line of makeup. So whatever kind of makeup you like, we've got it. And we've got a plant-based version that's cruelty-free, gluten-free, certified vegan, just amazing, amazing stuff. And then we have personal care. So we have shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, toothpaste. We've got all the bath and body products that you could possibly desire, which is awesome. And then the next thing that we have is nutrition. And so our nutrition program is incredible, you guys. I thought I was healthy before I did this. I have followed basically every single diet program known to mankind at some point in my life. I have done all of them. And so I thought that I was a very healthy person. I worked out, I ate pretty well. I thought I made pretty good choices, but I was not eating for health. I was eating for weight loss. And so my entire life, for 30 straight years, I ate for weight loss. I ate to be skinny, but I didn't think about what foods actually do to your body. Right? Isn't that insane that we have an entire culture of adult people who never once in their entire life have thought about health when they've put food in their mouth? They've just thought about exterior appearances. That's really sad. That's really sad. And so I love, one, that this program has made me mindful, that I actually think about when I put this in my body, what is it doing to my body on the inside of it? And so our program is centered around the idea that disease cannot live in an alkaline environment. And so we are truly teaching people how to eat for long-term health and to fight disease. And what's crazy is when you take care of the inside of your body and you're nourishing it from a health perspective, the outside of your body will look beautiful. Absolutely incredible. I have never looked this good in my life, you guys, not in junior high, never, ever, ever. I lost 50 pounds doing this program, and it's the best I've ever felt. It's the best my skin's ever looked. It's pretty incredible. What's really cool about it, too, is you get to eat actual food. So you're not going to be eating just shakes or just supplements or starving yourself. You're actually going to be eating a real, very healthy amount of food, and you don't have to count calories or track anything whatsoever. We're just teaching people about what is healthy, what is alkaline, what healthy portions look like, how to get your greens in your diet, how to anchor your meals with a protein and make sure you're getting enough fat so you can feed your brain, and make sure you're getting enough carbs so you have energy to get through your day. I mean, we're really, really helping people understand what food does for your body and how to serve your body. It's beautiful. We have a full coaching program through that's done via Facebook. It's a support group with meal plans, recipes, grocery lists. I mean, it's amazing. So if you're looking to feel and look incredible, this is a program for you, and it's surprisingly affordable. I guarantee you will spend less eating on this program than whatever you're spending for food right now. Like, it is amazing. It's affordable, healthy, incredible. So we have personal care, skincare, nutrition, makeup products. If you notice, all of our products are consumable, right? And so most of the time, the people that you know are buying these products, right? So do you already buy deodorant? Do you already buy toothpaste? Do you already buy protein? Most people do, right? Do you buy tea? Do you buy energy drinks? Do you buy mascara? Most people already buy and are comfortable with the products that we offer. They just don't know about the chemical standards and about our clean ingredients. So what we get to do as Arbonne independent consultants is educate people on how they can make better choices. And most people are grateful. They're thrilled to death to find an online store that they can order from and have pure, safe, and beneficial products shipped right to their house. And the price is about the same as what they're already paying. It's really amazing. So what Harj has decided to do here, because she believes in these clean products, is she's decided to open her own online store. So congratulations to Harj. She has an online store. And so if anyone wants to try any of our amazing products, they can go to her online store and place an order. What's really cool and really smart about what Harj has done here is that she does not have to manage that website, design that website, manage the products, keep an inventory, package them, ship them, invoice them, handle customer service or returns if you're unhappy. She just is simply an online store that she refers people to, and people get to shop from her online store, and Arbonne gets to manage the store for her. So she's busy, right? She has a job, and she has her coaching business on the side. She's got stuff going on in her life. She's not just sitting around twiddling her thumbs, so she decided to pick up a business, right? Most people are busy. For me, I had 3 kids and 2 jobs when I picked up Arbonne. So a lot of people are busy, and we don't have time to be managing online stores. So thank God for Arbonne that they're going to handle all of that back-end busy work for you. You just get to share and do the fun part with your friends. But what's extra smart about what Harj has done here is she picked a product that was both superior but also consumable. So if Harj decided that she wanted to sell necklaces, congratulations, that's awesome, right? I believe in female entrepreneurship and I love business, so that's cool. But if you're selling a necklace, I only need 1 of those a year, right? Maybe 1 a year, maybe 2, right? Go crazy, maybe 2. But if you're selling me deodorant, toothpaste, shampoo, protein, makeup, you bet your bottom dollar I am not letting myself run out of my toothpaste, right? Like how many days does a person go without toothpaste? None, hopefully. How many days does a person go without deodorant? Like they're placing reorders. And so what's great is when her customers run out of whatever they're ordering, they just go at 2 a.m. if they want to onto her online store and reorder. And she wakes up, looks at her phone and goes, oh, wow, I got paid last night while I was sleeping. That's amazing, right? So that's residual income, and that's smart business. I love that. I love that our products are consumable. I love that they're superior. I just absolutely love it. So to take it a step further, so she has this cool online store that she doesn't manage. It's residual income. It's consumable. People order at 2 a.m. She can also franchise her online store. So she can decide that if she has friends who also believe in health and wellness and who also believe in time and financial freedom and want to partner with her in this business, they get to join her team. And she gets to turn around and love them and coach them and follow our very simple, easy to follow program on how to be successful. And she gets paid not only on her efforts from her online store, but also on her friends. And then when her friend decides somebody else wants to join their team, she gets paid on that friend too. So I'm going to kind of relate it back to myself. I have been doing this business for 1 year now. My name's Erica Ulrich. I just realized I didn't introduce myself. Hi, I'm Erica Ulrich. I'm an executive regional vice president with Arbonne International. And I have been doing this business for 1 year. I started last July. And so I joined and I got some girlfriends to join, right? One of them, Alia, is on this call. And then Alia has a friend, Leisha, who joined Alia. And Alicia has a friend, Candace, who joined her. And Candace is friends with Harj. So everyone knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. So you may be sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, if I do this, I'm going to have to sign up over 100 people. I don't know 100 people. I can't do this. I don't have that many friends. I have 3 kids. Do you know how many friends you have when you have kids? Not very many, okay? Because you're very busy just trying to keep small people alive. So I don't have that many friends or that much time. So what's great is that you probably know someone who knows someone else, who knows someone else, who knows someone else, and you'll be able to be connected that way. So over the course of a year, I now have over 360 people on my team, and I get paid on every single one of their online stores, which is so cool. I also have no overhead, no inventory, and no risk. I'm literally out zero. I don't have a brick and mortar store where I have to pay rent. I don't have to keep inventory. There is no risk to me whatsoever. I'm strictly making profits on over 340 people's online stores. It's absolutely incredible. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the income potentials that are out there. When you first start this business and you get your online store, it's $49. Okay, you guys, like, where can you even go and spend $49? Like, we spend that at Chipotle, you know, like there's nowhere that you can go and get anything for 49 bucks. That is so inexpensive, 49 to start a business, especially when you consider that the average cost to start a business is $214,000. But then on top of the finances, if you think about the time investment that it takes to start a business, to patenting things, to getting legal counsel, to copywriting and coming up with logo design and branding and marketing and web design and formatting and brochures and print, I mean, all of that time is so expensive when you think about the fact that time is your most valuable asset. So you can literally have a business tonight in less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes and $49, you can have a business. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So you start at that point. Everyone's a consultant. I also love that. Everyone starts at the same level. I do not have a college education, and kudos to you if you do. I believe in college. I think it's fabulous if that's something that you want to do. I fully support it. I did not do it. And so if I were to enter the corporate marketplace, I would be at a severe disadvantage from other people who have gotten a college degree. But in this business, I am not at a disadvantage whatsoever. I am on the same playing field as everyone else. So that's really cool. Everyone starts out as a consultant. The average income there is between $100 and $300 per month. That's super exciting because you just started a business and you're already going to be making money. The next level is district manager. And at this level, you are going to be making between $400 to $1,000 per month. That's putting a big chunk of change in your pocket, right? Especially considering that you're only going to be working about 1 hour per day, and then it takes 30 to 60 days to get to this level. pretty amazing. So in 30 to 60 days, you could be making $1,000 per month. The next level after that is area manager. And area managers make between $1,000 to $4,000 per month. Their business is also willable. It's willable. If you pass away, you can will your business to someone else, which is so beautiful. I love that so much. The next level after that is regional vice president. That's the level that I'm at right now. And at this level, you make between $4,000 and $14,000 per month. You also get to pick out a white Mercedes, and Arbonne sends you a check of $800 to cover the payment. I got a really cute little convertible, and I love it so much. I get to take my mom hat off here and there and drive my sexy little Benz around, and I don't really care about cars, you guys. It's more a symbol of the work that I put in and the recognition and the, I don't know, just the empowerment that's coming back, and also all the people that I've been able to help. All the lives that I've been able to change, the people I've been able to get healthy, the people that I've been able to grow their businesses. It just warms my heart to see that car in my garage, to go, wow, like that's really cool. And so also the income here is incredible. I've quit my jobs. I used to do property management, and I had a photography business. And now I get to be a super present mom, and I get to help people get healthy and wealthy. It's really rad. I love it. The amount of hours that I work at this business are about an hour a day. And then when you compare it to what I was doing before, much more than that, right? For far less money. I'm also now chipping away at my husband's salary. So my goal is to retire my husband in less than a year. And that's a life that most people can't even wrap their brain around because they've never been taught that that's a possibility for them. Most people believe that they will have to work their job until they're at least 65. And I can tell you that that is not an absolute fact. You may have to work your job until you're 65. But there are options out there if that's not what you want to do. If you want to create wealth and you want to create a residual income and you want to build something that you can retire early with, that's a possibility for you. That's a real possibility. And there are people out there doing this every single day, and you can be one of them. There's nothing special and nothing different about them. You can be just like that. You can do it. The last level in Arbonne is called National Vice President. And I'm in qualification for this level right now, which is really exciting. The average income here is $22,000 per month, which is super cool. And I'll tell you this because I think it's really important. I have met a ton of NVPs, national vice presidents, people that have made it to the very top. And there is every color, every size, every personality type, male, female, people from Canada, people from Poland, people from big cities, small rural villages. There's an Amish girl that's an MVP, you guys. It's amazing. There's literally every kind of person at the top. They have a couple of things in common, though. I will tell you this. They all made a decision and they stuck with it. One, so they're committed, which is amazing. That's a really good quality. They're committed. They love other people, which is amazing. They don't have to be extroverted to love other people. I've met a lot of really introverted NVPs. But they love other people. And the third thing is they give back like crazy. Because when you're making $22,000 per month, your needs are more than met. Absolutely more than met. Your family's needs are more than met. And you get to actually make a positive impact on this world. You get to start thinking about what your legacy is going to be. How many other people can you help? So my pet project is foster kids. I really have a heart for helping foster kids, and that is what I'm going to give back to. That's going to be my life legacy. And so that's something that I never would have even been able to think about at all prior to Arbonne, because I would have been just thinking about how to pay bills, how to survive, how to pay the mortgage, how to put my kids through sports, right? And so if you are just thinking about treading water and how you can pay for your life and how you can provide, there's more. There's more out there. And so I believe in abundance, and I believe in abundance for you. And if you don't want to tread water, you should talk to Harj, because she has an opportunity for you that is going to make it to where you're going to thrive. You're not going to just survive. You're going to thrive. And I'm going to leave you with this, because this is where my brain really just went, okay, I get it now. Was someone gave me this presentation, right? They told me all of this stuff that you just heard tonight. And then they said this: the average length of time that it takes to get to the top of the company, that $22,000 per month, right, is 3 to 5 years. And I was like, wow, 3 to 5 years, that's not very long, right? That's incredible, first of all. Most jobs, you will never make $22,000 a month. You will work 40 years. You will never, even if you work your tail off, never. It will never be an option for you. So hearing 3 to 5 years, that's a pretty good situation right there. So in 3 to 5 years, if you don't change anything from what you're doing right now, what will your life look like? And is it something that makes you want to fly out of bed in the morning? Is it something that lights you on fire, that makes you excited? Is it something where you are leaving a legacy? Is it something you love? If not, change something. Change something. You can make changes. And the second question is this. If you love your job, which I sincerely hope you do, right? If you love your job and you never want to quit and you want to work it every day for the rest of your life, hats off to you. That's amazing. But what would happen if you lost that job? Because that happens all the time to super smart, highly educated, very talented, hardworking people who do not deserve it. It happens all the time. What would happen if you got sick? What would happen, like if things happen, life happens, impact happens, and do you have a plan B in your back pocket? Very intelligent people, everyone from Warren Buffett to Donald Trump to Dave Ramsey, have said that if they had to go out and make their wealth all over again, they would do it in network marketing, and that they would keep a plan B in their back pocket. Do you have a plan B in your back pocket? So, okay, if you listen to this and you love it, but you have questions and you're scared to death and you think you would suck at this and there's no way in heck that this is something that you would succeed at, you should still talk to Harj, because every single person that I've ever talked to on my team, including the 5 people that I've also helped earn their Mercedes, all said the same thing when they first heard this, everybody. So everyone is scared. Everyone is nervous. Everyone is busy. Everyone, like all the things. Everybody feels that same way. We're all humans. We all have a very shared experience here. I am no different than you. Harj is no different than you. Neither is Alia. Neither is Candace. You can do this. So what I want you to do at this point is think in your mind right now. Okay, if you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 being, sign me up right now, I'm thrilled to pieces, yes, 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 to 2 being, that sounds amazing, but I'm scared, to 3 going, no thanks, but kudos to you, Harj, right? Figure out which one you are and send her a message. 1, just so that she can have the feedback and know what's up, right? She's growing a business right now. So as a friend, it's so cool to have that feedback so that she can just know how to grow from here. And then 2, so she can help you. If you're interested, she can help you. Even if that means that you just want to be a customer, which is a really great thing. We love our customers. We take great care of them. They get free gifts, all kinds of really cool stuff. So if you want to try the skincare, or if you want to build a multi-million-dollar business, got to get in touch with your girl Harj so that she can help you out. And thank you again for being here. I so appreciate your time. And hopefully I get to see you and meet you in person very soon. Bye.